This is a priority mailbox. You can see how big it is. Came from Farmers Branch, Texas. It's an eBay purchase. This is 2 rotary attenuators, 0, 10, and there we go. 0, 10, and 20 dB. And additionally, 1 dB steps. So that would allow me to go to 30 dB in 1 dB steps. I have 2 of them. The second one's exactly the same. Connecting these in series with SMA cables, which will allow me to have a 0 to 60 decibel attenuator in 1 dB steps. I'm thinking this is an eBay package, but I'm not sure. It actually has a label. They call it a connector, adapter, cable, antenna box, enclosure, cable tie, spring, and push button. Okay, it's an aluminum enclosure. My hope is to put two of these attenuators, and they won't fit. I'll have to go sideways. And I don't know whether I can rotate these knobs to allow for horizontal mounting of this thing. But my intention was to put two of these rotary attenuators in this case. There's a lot of fan noise in the background. This is the eBay seller's sheet for that enclosure. Free shipping, $18. And of course I intend to put in that enclosure these two attenuators. Now, they were free shipping, and the reason I'm showing them to you at $40 a piece is because He says there's a large quantity available. And you can still look this JFW 50DR up, and they give you the dimensions and specifications. So if it's not manufactured, it's at least supported by the manufacturer yet. This is a domestic package from Antec, North Arlington, New Jersey. It says it's a small toroidal transformer, $14. Just how small? Well, that's nice. That is a little fellow. Let's see what we got. So it has two 10-volt secondaries, and it's a 10 VA transformer. So that would be 10 volts times 2 at a half an amp. There's a rubber mounting plate and two horrible looking pieces of plastic. I need a 212, 12 center tapped, or 212s. And I deal with this Antec Corporation. They're good people to deal with. They have 15 and they have 10. They don't have a 12 volt. They don't seem to have a dual 12 volt secondary. In the 10 to 50 VA range. So again, this was $14, free shipping. This package is Chinese stuff, but it was shipped from Mini Duino, Duluth, Georgia. It's not imported. That is, the inventory inside of it might be imported, but it wasn't shipped through customs. So here are some switches. They actually claim to be rated 15 amps. They're center off. And then on. They come with mounting hardware, and they also come, I don't need this, but with a waterproof boot, I guess. So maybe you could mount them against a waterproof bulkhead and have a there we go. These switches cost 5 of them for $8, and they are 15 amp according to their Chinese label. Oh, this is a dual relay module. It's also rated 15 amps. Or maybe 10 amps at DC rating. I'm debating on whether to use one of these switches or one of these modules. I can do the same thing with the modules I do with the switch. That is an off position and then an on position. So the dual relay device costs $4. It's a little fancier than I need. It's opto-coupled. I believe it's all just 5 volts. I'll have to play with it. So if I do use a module, I have to use a switch, but I could use a miniature switch. The application is a power supply in the center or off position. It would not power the load. That would be on. Turn the load on. I can turn one relay on, or short the load in order to set full load current of a power supply. This other thing in these balls are some sort of a slingshot. I have no idea why I need a slingshot. I'll give it to one of the neighborhood kids. Surgical tubing. A little ferrule stuck in there. Some sort of a little leather. I don't know what the name is in the slingshot world. And apparently these rubber tubes can be fitted in this opening like this. I'm not sure how you get them in there. In any event, it's a slingshot. And since I was ordering a slingshot, I thought I might as well get some quarter-inch steel balls. So a heavy-duty slingshot for adult boys. You can see how it arrays itself. And that was $15. And although there's 3 individual packages, that's how they're sold. Quantity of 300 for $10. Everything in this box was from this place, Mini Duino.